of us come from a different background. All of us have different biases. All of us have this different expectation. The person you're with does not come with a manual on how to love you. You have to give them the manual.
Talk to
They don't come with a manual how to love you. I had to teach my wife how to love me. She had to teach me how to love her.
Yeah.
She had to teach me. And so I always tell people, you train people, you coach people, and you teach them how to love you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know unless you teach me.
So let me ask you this, Coach, right? While you're saying that. So, like, I mean, because people evolve
Yes.
over time.
They say every 7 years we evolve.
So with that, like, if people stay in their lane and they just stay, you know, who they are, they're not trying to learn what they spouse or whatever. Like, I know that's damaging to the relationship over time.
It can be, yes.
It can be.
Yes.
But if you're willing to learn,
Yes.
you're willing to continue to evolve,
Yes.
because nobody stays the same.
True.
Period. I mean, my point is to say right now that is nobody stays the same in a duration over in a relationship.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, over a certain period of time, people going to change or they're going to grow.
Okay.
So with that, you know, if you're not willing to grow with the person, then your relationship is already damaging. Like, it could be damaging at a certain point if you're not willing to grow with that person.
Absolutely.
But if you're willing to grow with that person and evolve over
So I got a
time.
question for you then. I see where you're going with this. So I got a
Okay,
question.
okay.
If you, I don't know if y'all watched our podcast this week, but we had a lot like this. So what would you do? You've been with a person.
Okay.
Say you've been with a person 10 years. And let's say y'all used to operate a certain way, but something happened. You met a Coach Ken and you decide, I want to grow. You go back to school.
Right.
You start working out. You change your diet.
Right.
You go to communicate. You want to communicate better. And you start doing the things to evolve and become a more evolved person. Develop. But the person you've been with for the last 10 years, they're not there yet. They don't want to. They don't want to work out. They're not there yet.
That's my
So my question to you is, and we talked about this on our podcast, do you just walk away?
No, you shouldn't.
What you say, Esco?
Let's go there.
I think you should.
Right.
I think you should kind of like find a way to introduce a new thing for her, or like maybe because I know like instead of if you into the gym and everything, so like instead of just taking her to the gym, let's walk together. Start out that way. Let's like have walking sessions, you know what I'm saying? Go around the neighborhood, then we can still just talk, mingle a little bit, flirtation a little bit, but you still exercising and working out together, and also you communicating, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she ain't want to do it, then
Yeah. Well, with that ESCO, like say, okay, so that's a good point. So say if it's certain things that you want from her, that it's hard for you to communicate to her, but you want her to be in a certain light, right? You want her to have a certain physique or a certain look, you know what I'm saying? But she may not be into working out or exercising or
let's find out why she's not into it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Communicate and talk to her and see why not. Then we can work it out together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Find out on the walks, right? Find out on the walks.
Find out on the walls and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Bad needs. Who knows?
right. You gotta get to that point though, right?
That's real talk.
I
You
guess
gotta get to the bottom.
get to that point though. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you can't, even if you communicate that, if you still can't even get to that point, like.
Well, so this is what I would say too also. So maybe if you do something that she might want you to, as far as like, if she sees something that you don't like, you know what I'm saying?
You do a compromise for her.
right.
So she do a compromise for you.
Check in with her. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about you. Check in with her.
Go to the sipping paint with them.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go ahead and take a walk. Go get it.
Go there home good.
So
Yeah.
You bring up an excellent question, because a lot of relationships, and me and my wife, it was on our podcast, this very question you asked is what we went over. And I asked my wife, and I was asking Pete and our other producer, I was like, so should a person wait? And so here's the question. Here's the thing, though. If we've been doing something so long, and you change, okay, you cannot expect me to evolve at the same pace that you've evolved.
Okay. Right.
All right, so think about this. My wife, when I used to weigh 425 pounds, right? And so me and my wife, we was big, fat, and happy. We go eating like, you just eat, until I decided that I needed to change because of health. I was like, look, I'm an ex-football player, a college football player. I'm about to be dead. So I changed. But the one thing I never did, even though I wanted my wife to change when I was going through the process, because, as we evolve with the people we love, we want them to evolve
Do
with
the
us.
same thing.
But
Evolve with you.
But
Okay.
it was my timetable to evolve. I simply became the example for her evolution.
Okay. That's
And then now my wife has lost 130 pounds. I done lost 170 pounds. And so we work out together every day. And on our podcast this week, she was like, but you allowed me to evolve in my time.
right. Go. That's right.
And so but a lot of us, it's like a person that first gets saved.
Rush.
Y'all know how first they want to tell everybody, you're going to hell if you don't get saved.
Everybody gets saved.
Everybody gets saved. And then 2 weeks
That's a
ago,
fact, yeah.
hold on, 2 weeks ago, bro, me and you get drunk together. And then he like, yo, bro, you going to hell if you don't accept Jesus, bro. And so what I tell people is, here's the way you do that in relationships. And Fred, I want to get your take on this. But here's how you do this, is you become the example you want to see. You become the thing you want to see in others. That's my take. What say you, Fred?
No, I agree with you. Like I do. I hold myself to a different level, a different standard than most people. Like it's a lot of stuff that I don't want to do, right? But I recognize that I have to be that person, right? Because I think a lot of times we judge ourselves based on comparison. Like people can admit it or they cannot admit it. A lot of times you judge yourself off of comparison. So I feel like everybody will talk about, it comes down to the other 4 or 5 people that you're in a room with, right? So I want to be that person who always pushes everybody else. So I may not communicate this outwards, but I'm always going to push myself probably more than anybody else pushes themselves, because I want to be that person that they can try to compare themselves to. Because at the end of the day, you want to push everybody, but sometimes you can't do it verbally, right? Sometimes you just want your people to give you to move like you. So yeah.
Big Dog, what you think? Big Dog? I told you he didn't kill her. I told y'all. See, he done contemplate. Look at it, he grabbing his
Zoned
beard.
out over there.
He's like, yeah.
I'm more afraid on this one too, because I'm more of a action guy rather than a vocalizer. So I'll just show you how y'all should be or how it should be.
Move by line.
Yeah. You know, like say in the house. You know what I'm saying? If you never clean, you never do certain things in the house. So thing with me and my wife, we got hardwood floors all over the floor. Downstairs. So we attract dust and, grass particles. So we always get at each other for like, who's sweeping the most. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I forget. And if I see her for 2 days, she'd come past me with the broom sweeping. I'm like, you know what? I need to start sweeping. That's good. She don't have to tell me, but I can see it.
No, right. And that's good what you just
I
said.
catch on real quick.
That's good. See, we feel like we gotta just tell a person. Like when I just started working out every day, and my wife supported me. She never tried to sabotage me. And then but here's where people get it wrong. Let me give y'all some relationship advice.
Okay. Come on, coach.
When the person does anything, I don't care how small it is, toward their new evolution, becoming a new person, I don't care what it is, celebrate them. Okay, I like that.
I agree.
Celebrate them.
Celebrate.
Did you wash that dish? I'm good.
Hey,
That thing, girl.
you clean that thing, baby. That thing shining, right? It ain't for shining.
Then they don't take you serious, dude, Joe. They're like, you always playing. You ain't serious.
And this is what I told my wife.
Small thing, right, Blake?
I will show you how I communicate. I said, honey, I applaud you. And, you know, I know you did. I know
start
getting
eating
up and going to the gym every day was a task. You went once or twice this week, and I said that's good. I said baby steps, and then now she work out twice a day, almost every day.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, and I always write this down. Anybody listening? Motion creates emotion.
Come on now.
See,
Say it again, Coach.
motion creates emotion.
Let's go.
So here's the thing. Most of us want to feel like doing something before we do it. You ever notice how that way? Like I don't feel like going to the
You want
gym.
to feel like it.
But the way the brain works like this. The brain doesn't understand words, y'all. It doesn't operate in words. The brain operates in pictures.
Okay.
Now, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Don't think about your kitchen. Don't think about your kitchen cabinetry. Don't think about the color in your kitchen. Don't, Chuck. Open your eyes. What were you thinking about?
Everything you told me not to
Everything I
think
told you not to
about.
think about.
Everything you just said.
So the way the brain operates is the brain creates pictures, and what it does, it attaches emotions to the pictures. So what I told my wife is go to the gym. After a while, you might not want to, but after a while, your brain gonna say, all right, first your brain gonna rebel against you and say, no, I don't want you to go to the gym, because the brain whole objective is to keep you alive. So the brain don't like to do nothing new. That's why we like to do routines. All right, so, but after you go, then the brain, you ever notice how that you work out? I tell my wife, you ever notice how after about a week or so, the brain gonna tell you you're gonna get mad when you don't go? Yeah. And the brain gonna tell you you're supposed to be at the gym right now.
Yeah.
I said, then you're gonna feel like doing it. I said, do it. And then the emotion to do it will come behind it.
Behind it.
Do the podcast, do the thing that you don't want to do, then the emotion to do it will come behind it.
Make it a lifestyle. What I told you, Fred, before, you know what I'm saying? Make it a lifestyle, bro. Like, as long as you make it a lifestyle, everything else will come behind it. I'm saying, like, put it in your forefront.
Try to lead by example.
Yeah, lead by example.
I mean, I hope that works.
Where you going by what you say, Coach?
So, Coach, let's talk about it. We are in Men's Mental Health Month.
Yes, I love this topic.
You know, so it used to be talked about and something that we didn't do, especially in the African American community. You know, as far as your mental health, getting counseling, or speaking with someone, any type of therapy, things like that. That was kind of shunned upon, and then people, man, who you gonna tell your business to, or this and that, or even if you just do any type of gym activity to release things like that for your mental health state, So what do you got for us as far as like for the men? Because we got a lot going on as men. We take on a lot of responsibilities. We hold a lot of stuff in. We're not great communicators. Let's just be honest with because nobody cares, like Fred says, and that's just the mentality that we were brought up with, from our fathers. Yeah. They put everything on their shoulders and we just deal with it.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna have to deal with it anyway, it's like, why communicate it? Because we got to deal with it. Nobody's gonna help us out. So that's kind of like how we were brought up.
True.
Put everything on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
But it's kind of been nowadays it's a little different.
So I have a big push now to help brothers. And y'all, I'm coaching more men because men, and what I'm gonna say to y'all is, you guys, growing up as black men, you ever notice how we've been conditioned? And this is the part when I teach women, they don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. Men have been conditioned not to communicate.
Correct.
Now, let me explain. Allow me to explain. When you're a young man, you're 5, 6 years old, something happens to you. Somebody make fun of you, you fail, or whatever. What is the first thing that uncle say, mama, or whoever? What the first thing they say? Suck it up.
Take it up. Move on. It's gonna be all right.
They say, suck it up.
Dust
They
your grass off your pants and stand up.
And so what happens is that little boy realizes that his emotions are better kept inside. So he associates emotions to weakness. So what happens? He grows up to a teenager, and he feeling frustrated. He might be feeling isolated. He might be feeling a lot of emotions. He might be feeling unheard. But the only emotion that we allow ourselves to express is anger. Now think about that for a minute. If I'm feeling guilt, shame, I can't show that. And so that man, that little boy grows up to be a teenager. And then he grows up to be a man. He gets in a relationship with a woman who the woman has been taught to share your emotions. And now you, as a man, saying, well, I don't know what to do. And she thinks you just don't communicate. But you've never been taught how to process your emotions.
How to.
The A&T football team, the head coach, I talked to him, I said, man, for free of charge, in this upcoming year, I know y'all gonna get better, and he's my friend, and I said, y'all, here's the thing, coach. I said, I want to teach, I'm teaching men now how to process their emotions. I got a whole series that I'm gonna start teaching men on how to process, but here's the thing. I got to show the men that I'm willing to process my emotions. Yeah. That I'm a masculine man. And I'm not saying talking about masculine femininity, but I'm a masculine man who has other problems, but it's okay to be vulnerable. Yeah. It's okay to cry. It's okay to say, I'm hurting, bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
You almost made me cry already.
But that's real. That is real. That's real. We'll sit around and joke all day.
That's real though. That's real.
Yeah, we'll sit around and joke all day, talk about everything.
A lot of cats want to keep it all the way 100. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, show that type of emotion of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And so here's the key though. The key is that a man has to have somebody that he trusts. And so me and Big P over there, he's my operation director. We play football together. And so I want to tell you a quick story about this, about my man. So we used to room together at A&T. He played one guard, I played the other guard, right?
Scott or Cooper, though?
Out of Cooper Hall.
Okay.
that matters.
And so we've been together for a long time. We used to be on the road, and we started a business right out of college together. So we've been friends for 40 years. And I remember we've been through the journey of both of our parents passing and doing that. We've been together through it all. But that wasn't the part that solidified our friendship. So he had a successful business for 25, 30 years. He had a home health agency, and he did quite well in it. And so I came to him. I was hurting, y'all. I was on the show, The Biggest Loser, and I ain't had no money. They paid us to be on the show, but they paid us a small amount. And I knew I had to get my health in order. And I said, I ain't had nobody, man, but because you can't tell everybody everything.
Right.
But you need to tell somebody something. You need to be able to tell them. So I went to him and I said, bro, I ain't got no money, bills behind, and I'm hurt. And here's what he said to me. He said, bro, you take my shift on the weekends. Like, he owned this house. He making money. He said, you take my shift for the weekend, the 3 days that you're here, and I'll pay you my money. And he doesn't know, and I've said this openly, how that affected me, how it changed my life. And I was like, and then my wife, and I need to look at the camera about this.
Come on now.
This is what a wife is. A lot of y'all talk about being a wife, but I want a man that's making money. And I said, what if the man loses his job? He ain't got no money. I said, does he lose his value when he ain't got no money?
Or lose his health.
So for a whole year, I didn't work. And you know what my wife did? Because I was getting my health together on this TV show. My wife worked 2 jobs until my man let me work at this spot. My wife worked 2 jobs, and she would bring her money to my desk, sit it on my desk, and walk away.
Shout out the wife.
She wouldn't say one word.
Shout out the wife.
Now, my wife don't have to work, y'all. She worked for the company now. She don't have to work. She don't have to work. My wife I can buy her anything I want to buy her. But check this out. That's what a wife is. Yeah. And she said to me, I asked her, she was like, she didn't make me feel a certain way. And one day I remember the first time she did it, she turned away, she just left it on the desk, she quietly, he said one word, and I just cried, y'all. Right. Tears just came out. I said, I'm less than a man. But then I thought about it. I'm not less than a man. I said, what I am is a man who realizes that if my health ain't in order, I'm gonna be gone, and I'm gonna leave her in a worse situation.
Just going through something right now.
And so she was there. My man took care of me. He let me work for him. But I told him what I was feeling. Had I not had somebody that, I could tell. And every man, and I want to create an environment for men now. Because a lot of them don't have a friend like. I want to create that environment where I can coach them in a place that says, it's okay to be wrong, bruh. It's okay you made a bad decision. Hell, we are. Who, the one without the first bad decision cast the first stone? Right. All of us have. Yeah. The thing is, how can we navigate getting out of this place? And so that's what I'm trying to do now. Because mental health, man, is it's a thing that, may have been taught. We've been taught incorrectly, bro.
Yeah.
We've been taught incorrectly.
And then you go, how about to say that, Ricky?
Go ahead, bro.
I never heard nobody phrase it like that.
Yeah.
We're taught incorrect.
We've been taught incorrectly.
So the one,
Grandfathers and great grandfathers probably, they had a different struggle. So their mindset was told them in phrase.
survival. Yeah, it's survival.
Like Fred say, when I'm just quoting Fred, but when the man come home, back in the day, he get the big piece of chicken, blah blah blah. Fred and Hustle was because there was a lot of no.
About was that about the essentially the abuse in the home?
Yeah. Exactly.
Where it was a lot of domestic violence. So the reason that the man was treated like that first was because sometimes he take out his emotions on his wife because he didn't know how else to handle the stresses that he couldn't deal with.
Real talk. Yeah. Real anger. They go to anger. He shows that men, the only emotion we feel comfortable showing, a lot of times is anger.
Yeah.
Turn it up real quick.
Yeah.
It's so much so. I want to show y'all something, man. I got this thing. I brought some of my games and books too, so your audience and y'all can get some of them. And let me show y'all what I give me and people. I'm so deep into this. I say the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna identify what you feeling.
Come on now.
I got an emotion list.
Come on, coach. Come on,
Hey,
coach.
Coach, keep the frames on
Talk
too.
to him now.
Coach, keep the frames on. By the way,
Yeah,
catch
right.
it.
So
Don't.
I said, what are you feeling? Are you feeling alienated, ashamed, burdened, condemned, anguished, annoyed, cheated, controlled, deceived, disgusted? You're going to identify your feeling. I got a whole list of feelings. Why is this important? Because if you don't know what it is you're feeling, what the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn it over to anger. You know why? Anger is not a primary, anger is a secondary emotion.
Yeah.
It's a state where
Because anger, you're feeling angry as a result of this first emotion not being able to be expressed. So let me figure out what it is.
Let it turn up.
So are you feeling hesitant, exploited, disheartened, disillusioned? And when I get down the list, they're like, damn. I'm feeling that right there. I'm feeling that right there. I got a feelings list, y'all. I'm for real about this. So every man that I deal with, I said, bro, I want you to go down this list and I want you to put a circle about whatever you're feeling. Yeah. I said, what you feel? What you think about? Take your time. Take your time, Freed.
Look, I've heard.
they ain't gonna circle everything with that bitch. Right? One big answer.
So real talk. I've only heard one other person describe what you're describing, and this is what they said. They said men basically we have a little crayon box, the little one that they give you when you go to the fast food restaurant or at Chili's, right? It may be 3 crayons, maybe they give you 2 different sizes. But women got the 64 pack, the Crayola, right? The burgundy, the purple. So they got all these different variations, and we got like 4 or 5. Pick one and roll with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Angry is red. You know what I mean? You see. Yep.
and that's real talk. And so this is so y'all. This is how serious I am about this life. I keep my feelings list with me. So not only do you identify, I have to identify what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling. And so so now listen, so my process works like this. Once we identify what it is you're feeling, then we break down why you're feeling it. So what was it about it? So it made it go back, does it remind you of something that mama saying to you? Did your wife just say something to you that triggered a thought that you might not be good enough? And that goes back to when mama said, well, you ain't gonna never do that right. And when we break down, they're like, damn, coach. And so then what we do is we deal with the little boy in you. We deal with the little boy that got traumatized by home.
Right. Yeah.
So now I go back to, that's why when you go to therapy, what they say is they go back to their childhood. Tell me about your childhood. Why? You know why they go back to your childhood? Because that's when the subconscious mind, Fred, is solidified. Do you know from the age, from the third trimester in your mother's belly to 7 years old, your subconscious mind is being formed. And so that's why whatever you saw then, if you saw mama abusing, that's why a lot of them become abusers. If you saw you're not able to talk, that's when your voice was stifled. So your subconscious mind begins inputting. Think of your subconscious mind like a file cabinet, like a filing system, like a file cabinet that houses all your emotions, your memories, your thoughts, your traumas, everything. And it files it away, files it away, files it away. And that's why when you're in therapy, you bring up stuff that you may want to suppress, but your subconscious knows it's still there.
Yeah.
All we got to do is pull the right file.
Let me ask you this, Coach. So what if you notice, okay, so you grew up in two different separate situations, right? Mm-hmm. One may have been, one may have grew up in a one household situation, and one may have grew up in a two household situation.
Okay.
And when those two people get together, it may not be compatible.
Family dynamics.
Yes, because there's two.
The point of references are two different.
Yeah, are different.
Yeah.
So how do you get them to see the same, or I mean,
How do you get their energy to realign? Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
The question is, I don't get them to change. I get them to see the world from my perspective. I get them to see it from your perspective. Okay. So what happens is, now, see, they can't see it from your perspective because they've never experienced your perspective. Right? You can't see their perspective because they never. And so what I do when you sit in front of me, I have techniques that make you understand, well, God, this is what happened. You were abused. Now all of a sudden, once I see it from your perspective, I'm able to act different.
There you go.
And so what I do is institute strategies that help you act differently
To the root of what's behind it.
based on the perspective. So now, because we treat people based on what our perspectives are.
Right.
Not what their perspectives are. We treat them based on how I was raised to communicate. So if everybody in my family yelled, that's what you're gonna do. If everybody yelled, that's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We're gonna yell. And if everybody in her family was just quiet,
Very calm and
just quiet, or they didn't speak. And so you see, that's how my wife and I were. I used to just talk loud. I wasn't trying to yell over, but I talked loud. And she thought, and she saw it as aggressive.
right.
That's got out of the house.
And the louder I got, the more she shut down. She just didn't talk. And I got madder then.
Yeah.
You know,
Because when we talk it out, but she didn't. It wasn't until I learned to see the world from her perspective. And so what I started doing, there's a technique that I call blending.
yeah.
I started blending to her communication style. Once I understood the blending part of it, it allowed her to open up. So blending is when I mirror the style. So because think about it, when we communicate with people who are more like us. So if she talked softly, I talked softly. If she paused in her words, I would pause in my words.
Right.
And then it would get her to open up. Those are strategies, techniques.
Yeah, that's what happened with me, Coach. My wife said, "You loud." You know, I took her around my family, and she said, "Oh, you not as loud as I thought you was. They loud." Oh, you kind of quiet, Chuck. You the quiet one now. Yeah, that's right.
Right. No, that's what it is, man.
I'm the same way you're right, little boy. But I'm totally opposite.
Right. Take her around the rest of the tryouts. They know.
Wide open, right? Let's go right.
Coach, we saw you had those cards, man.
Got him right here.
Come on now, coach.
What's the card
What's that
about,
about, coach?
So let me tell you, see, y'all need to get a cassette for No Never Mind podcast.
Okay.
So I created these cards long before these old fake gurus out here had cards. I had mine long time before.
Yeah.
So the reason why we created this is our Phil, listen. This is our original version, and this is our sex version for all you freaks out there.
Okay.
Which one you want, Esco? You want the black joints, right, son?
So
Let me get that one.
So let me tell you why we created. Because my wife always used to say, "You the what if king," and when we first started doing content, long before we was doing content, my wife said, "Hey, let's get on Facebook and do content." And I was like, "I don't want to know nobody in my business." And one night I got on there, and on every show I would ask her a question like, "Okay, what if a dude had a little penis? Would you tell him? Would you say your joint little?" And she'll be like, "Why you got to say stuff like that?" And then I say, "For real, say it." She's like, "Well, we'll just be friends." I say, "See, cause so now," and so she was like, "You always got questions. Why don't you turn it into a game?" Y'all, I spent one whole night. I threw up 135 questions.
Blowing that coast.
And created the first version of the moment of truth. And so here's how the questions work right here. I'm gonna give y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Before you clap, B, you better.
Come on now. All right. Go ahead, coach, before I finish clapping.
So the reason why
I'm going to have to retract that.
No. But the reason why I did it is so that people actually could get to know each other in a way. Because I said people don't communicate well, right? So I said, let's make it fun.
Icebreaker.
And you can learn things about the other person. Right. Like, let me give you this example right here. Because I put my readers on.
Okay, then we got.
So this one says, okay, a couple moves in together. How should the bills be divided? A, the dude pays the majority of the bills. B, the person who makes the most money pays the majority of the bills. C, split the bills 50-50 regardless of income. Or D, the dude pays till he taps. Hold on, get this one. Or D, the dude pays till he taps out, and then the female kicks in with what's left.
Oh, hell no. He definitely out.
That means she done
I'm
said
gonna be. I'm
go-
gonna be.
Hold, B was what? Coach?
B said the person who makes the most money pays the majority of the
I'm
bills.
gonna go B.
a lot of women ain't going to hear that, but
Fred, what would you say, Fred?
What was Ace?
A is the man paid.
pay the majority of the
The
bills,
the dude pays the majority of the bills.
no matter what. He gonna be struggling.
How can the man pay all of it?
That's A.
Oh, well,
No, that's D. That's D.
There's no all here.
I just put the majority of the bills.
Coach, that's what she get. That's what she get her balloon pop right
Yeah,
there.
I'm about to say that majority of the bills on the balloons.
L get her balloon pop.
All right, so
Hold on, let's go around. What's the answer?
So what's your answer? What's your answer? All right, what's your answer?
I'm going with B.
I'm gonna go with C.
Okay,
I'm
B.
all about percentages.
So I'm gonna read the answers again. A couple moves in.
Watch out now, B.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Go ahead, coach. Go ahead.
Good question, go ahead.
A couple moves in together. How should the bills be divided? Notice I didn't say they were married.
There's no doubt wording that.
I'm still my same answer.
Couple moves in together.
And the answers are the
A,
truth.
the dude pays the majority of the bills.
No.
B, the person who makes the most money pays the majority of the bills. C, split the bills 50-50 regardless of income.
Come on now. We ain't married, bro. We ain't got no ties. Go ahead, coach.
Or D,
Go ahead, coach. Go ahead,
the dude
coach.
pays till he taps out.
We ain't got no ties.
It don't matter. You got no ties to move in together. What you mean you ain't got no ties?
Yeah, but B, that's messed up.
You moving in together. That's ties.
Who made that decision?
Y'all, it's collective.
Yeah. Either her or me or collectively.
Is that a couple moves? Like a couple moves in together.
Yeah, a couple moves in together.
We
I ain't gonna switch it up. Go ahead, coach.
Fred, what you got?
Now, what you gonna say? You say what you say, Chuck?
I say D.
Chuck says the person who makes the most money pays the majority.
I'm about percentages.
Okay. You say C?
That's a C.
Okay, he says C. Split the bills 50-50 regardless of income.
Blank.
Big dog, what you say?
Blink. Make it. Come on, answer, man.
I'll say
J.
Split the bills 50-50 regardless of income.
What,
Feel me now,
I can't
right?
say that. I can't say that.
what was A again? Because he thinking too long. He thinking too long. Okay.
About the answer.
I would hope so.
Nah, let it go. Let it go.
When I moved in with my girlfriend at the time, when I moved to her crib, I started paying her mortgage.
Okay.
So that's not 50-50.
So you majority bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is,
I'm gonna take care of it.
is that what is A? A is the man pays the majority. I'm with
Regardless
I'm with A.
regardless of income.
A.
What y'all say back there?
Because I'm
The
going
reason why I'm going with A, because she ain't gonna kick me out that crib when she get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's that's
Okay, so
Hold on.
D wanna
Here come.
No. Respect.
And the question for
So-
you, for the women, find out why they always ready to jump up in somebody's crib and not put their name on the bill and be crying. She put me out. Yeah. I'm very rich. She put me out.
But I'm gonna tell you the
that's
coach.
different.
Coach.
That's different.
JC, what's your answer, JC? No, you know.
No. Which
Pick
one?
one.
One of the-
Pick one.
No, not both of them. Which one you got? No, you can't. You can't
one.
like both. I like one.
JC, one, then y'all go one.
Because coach, what happens in that scenario?
Right. It's 50-50.
You make the
Then
decision
she would have to
to
learn that. Right. Me a partner. I'm saying.
Go ahead the floor, then we go.
If you make the decision to move in with that woman, why not just take care of it?
Hold on.
You don't have to move in.
Did he
Right.
say A? Because that's what
That's
A is
A.
about.
That's
So
A
what
to
he
me.
talking
That's
about?
A to me. That's A.
Oh, you
A.
A?
So hold on.
I would blink. I would blink.
Oh, you go A.
I would blink. Yeah. I would blink.
Move in, but
Go A.
if
Yeah.
you move in with that woman, you might as well take care of it.
You might as well.
Who made that decision?
It's mutual. It's mutual.
So why should you? Hold on. So why should you take on everything though?
Hold on, you gotta remember this. He,
So no.
we're the oldest, Blink. He's the youngest.
And he the
We're the
baby.
oldest.
And he the baby.
He the baby.
Why should you? Nah, nigga. Fuck all that. Why should you
Now he
take on
cursing at
everything,
me.
bro?
Because you're the man.
I'm asking him.
Because you're the man.
Here's my question to y'all.
That's cool.
Hold on. If y'all moved in together, right? You guys are trying to build something together, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
You working
So
towards
look, okay, but even if we're working towards something, say she makes more than you.
Come on.
Hold
now.
on.
Talk
She
to
makes
him, Chuck.
more than you.
Talk to him, Chuck.
If we're trying to build something
Come on now.
together,
Come on now.
why can't we do this percentage based?
Come on
and
now.
whoever makes the most money, they put the lion's share of the bills.
Why?
So hold on, wait. So that we can both be building on our own.
Do you want to know why?
But hold on. But because
He ain't doing no 50-50. Don't let him.
Nah, nigga. Nah, shut up, son. Yeah.
Be paying.
bruh.
If we're building something together, like he said, okay, I'm putting in the majority. From a man's perspective, are you still expecting me to clean and make your food and do all this?
You still expect me to fix your car, take your car to get gas in it?
Everything else. Everything else is a man child.
If you still
do that
doing
shit.
all that,
So
I'm expecting you to
50-50,
still be a
I
woman.
expect you to play your half, bro.
Your
At the end of the
finances
day,
got-
I expect you to do your half, yo.
Wait.
Why I gotta do everything, yo?
One mic.
Finances,
One mic.
what does finances have to do with you being a
One mic.
Go ahead.
One mic.
Well, okay, but
One
this
mic.
doesn't mean having your woman be, why is that my role?
One mic.
What do you mean?
Why is that my role? Why is
L getting excited.
Hold on. Go ahead.
cooking, fucking, sucking, also paying 50% of the fucking bills?
Okay.
My role?
I'm doing the other 50. What's the point? I mean, so why? Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your point? Hold on, you taking trash out?
I cook
You
too,
taking the
man.
trash to the curb?
I cook too.
All right.
No. Look.
She said,
So let's bring this back.
Hold on.
Y'all got it.
now we gotta pay the majority of the bills for you to cook and clean.
I got to get a set of coach cards, man. I need a set of your cards.
Coach coming in, but hold on.
I said the cards because I see what it does to a room.
So, I I like to respond.
Go ahead, Fred.
I like to respond if that's cool with everybody else. All right. So,
All 3 of your bills done. I got
L.
Okay.
All right, L.
We gonna pop your balloon. Get a balloon.
But I also gotta get my ass.
Balloon. Pop. Why didn't you choose her?
They go to emotions.
trigger warning. Can we put a trigger warning at the bottom of the screen right here? Trigger warning, okay? All right. So I'm gonna say this.
L.
Go ahead, Fred.
I'm gonna say it like this, okay?
L.
There was a key ask in it, okay? It said household bills, okay? So just because the woman may make more, that doesn't mean that her money has to go towards the household bills, right? What I'm saying is, I'm the man. I'm going to take care of the household bills because I'm going to live at my means, not our means, which means with her money, we can invest that with however variably we like to invest that excess funds, that's great. But on I'm paying. And this is cool. But this has actually happened. So there was times when I wasn't actually making the most. It may have been a small window where I wasn't making the most, but I still always paid all the bills, all the majority of the household
You can see
bills.
what happens when you pay all the bills and let your woman do whatever she want to do with the bread. Watch episode 3.
But
You'll see what happens, Fred.
the
You'll see
whole
what
thing
happens.
is
Next
the
question,
whole
Coach.
thing
It's
is
the difference, though, bro.
right. No, hold on, Blink. Don't let him deflect, okay? The whole thing is household bills. It's household bills. He didn't say investments. Household bills, we're talking about the utilities, we're talking about the rent mortgage.
Right.
That's household bills. Whatever else you want to do with the other money, that's called investments, but that's not household bills. So we're just talking about basic expenses. You really want to be able to live your household off of one person's revenue, right? So that the other revenue is for whatever else you want to do. That's the goal. That's the goal.
That's an investment right there, my nigga.
The goal is to live off of your income.
What you got, Coach?
So,
What's wrong?
Yeah. That's an investment in itself.
hey, who cutting this podcast up? Who does?
Spike T.
Spike.
There
Spike
go
D.
your viral moments. Yes. you see what I'm talking about? You see how that happened naturally?
Trigger.
Those are things.
Start talking about money,
that's
boy.
the
They
stuff.
even off.
That's the stuff.
Let's give us one more. Give us one more.
He got the sex cards out now.
I'm gonna give you the six one. I'm gonna give you one of the six ones right here. I'll give you one of the six ones. So y'all need to get it.
You got to answer or you got to leave. You got to answer or you got to leave.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, where you going?
He tapped out. They don't want to answer. Hey, they don't want to answer.
He has a habit.
Come on, bro.
He has a habit of not answering, Coach.
Come on, B. Let's go. Come on. Take A-Chair. If you back. Let's go.
We're gonna let Esco get in here.
Come on, let's go.
Hey,
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. New quarterback coming in.
Let's go.
Hey,
We ain't scared. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
camera, both.
All right, now so I'm gonna give you one easy. How would you break up with someone who couldn't sexually satisfy you? Okay, would you say, hey, I just need to work on myself for a while? B, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm not happy. C, I think we should just be friends. Or D, your sex isn't very good. Either I leave or I cheat. Your choice.
You can't say D.
How come?
Another thing, are we married or we in just boyfriend
Now
girlfriend?
you just walk with boyfriend girlfriend right now.
What was B again?
Okay, B was I don't want to hurt you, but I'm.
That's it. That's it. That's yeah.
You wouldn't mention this.
No, I'm not mentioning it.
I'm going with A, Coach.
Okay, what was B?
Hey,
I'm going with A, Coach.
hey is I just need to work on myself.
And it's true. That's true still.
Hey, look, it ain't me. I'm not taking blame. B.
I need to work on
I ain't
myself.
taking blame.
What we working on ain't working.
B. Oh, what was D?
D is like your sex isn't very good.
The problem with men.
Communication.
A lot of men and women think that they are on a certain level.
Ooh, good point.
Because people aren't telling them the truth.
Well, that's fine. Let me feel
Good
that
point.
way.
And I tell you, I don't have to be malicious when I give you D, because what was D? I don't.
I'm a cheat. I'm a cheat. The sex ain't good. If
Sex is not really good.
But I'm gonna tell it to you like this: your sex is that satisfying me. So if you don't want me to leave, and you obviously can't change it up, then this is what it's gonna have to be. So I need to open this thing up.
So as a man, we can't say that. As a man, I can't say that because I know the woman is gonna say some other negative stuff about me. Okay? So that's why I'm not gonna say it. I'm not doing it tit for tat. I'm gonna be like me. I'm going with B. Yeah, I'm not happy.
Because you're not being honest.
Let me ask this up for everybody that chose all the answers besides D. What would they want? They want to stay with that person?
No, you wouldn't.
No, they all breaking up. It's how you break it up.
No,
just asking
but,
how you
but
break
here's
it
the
up.
question. The question says, how would you break up?
up. How
You've
would you
already
break
decided to break up.
Oh, then you decided why y'all can't just be D.
No,
Because she
I'm
gonna
not-
say
I'm not-
something
I'm
negative
not
about
insensitive.
you.
I feel like if you don't give them the truth, then they're gonna come back later on.
But that ain't your problem. But that's not your problem. They gonna say something negative about you.
But you don't gotta see them no more.
No, see was, I just, hold on. I'm not happy.
I'm not happy.
I think we just separate because I'm not happy.
I'm not happy.
Blink, hold on. Let's Blink. What you gonna go with?
C. I'm going with C.
Esco?
I'm going with A.
You need to work on yourself.
Hey,
One mic.
Yo,
I'm going with A. I'm gonna work on myself.
Work on yourself.
That's either that.
If I was gonna break up with somebody, this ain't Coach Ken. If I was gonna break up with somebody, look, I need to work on myself.
I'm sensitive.
Then I'm gonna block their number.
Throw you under the bus.
Then I'm gonna block their number and go.
Coach, sign her up for a session. She need a session. Give her the free 15 minutes, coach. Give her the free 15. She triggered over there. Look out.
She needs to go into her
But
soft girl.
can I
I'm hiring. Can I be an assistant coach? Because if this is how they think,
come on. Let me. Hey y'all, but the game did exactly what we wanted it to do, right here. I just wanted to show y'all what it does. What it does is it creates conversation where the true emotion, it's in a fun way, but a person's true emotions come out and their thoughts come out. Because when I created it, it was a way you could get to know somebody without it being so serious.
Right. Yeah.
That was.
Can we see the cards?
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely. And what's the website that everybody can go to purchase them?
If you go to Coach Ken Canyon, CANION.com, and for the people in here, I got something here for y'all over there.
Right. Okay. All right, coach.
Yes.
Before we let you go, we're gonna invite you to a segment that we do on the show.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
ready.
We got a segment that we call One You Gotta Go.
One's gotta go.
One's gotta go.
One's gotta go.
All right. So no matter, you pick your own criteria, however you want to put it, but out of those 4 people that we give you, one's gotta go.
Oh, okay.
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 All right. So for you and for everybody else, we got this one's gotta go. We got Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac. What's gotta go?
Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence gotta go. Martin Lawrence gotta go.
Why did you get that so quick, coach?
Oh, bruh. Out of all them 3 right there,
I'm asking.
Martin Lawrence, because Bernie can't go. And Richard Pryor can't go.
So, Coach, let me ask you this. The Martin show doesn't save him there? The Martin show?
Didn't say
That doesn't say
but it's kind of like you going up against 3 other giants. I mean, you big, but they're giants.
So Bernie bigger than Martin?
Bernie, hey, listen.
No.
Bernie is that dude.
No, he
Listen,
might be
Bernie.
funnier to some people.
Listen, you know they used to
Bernie
say
is
him the
not
kings
funny.
of comedy. They say him the kings of comedy. Bernie. The other comedians, and Cedric the Entertainer, and then when they talk about some of the beef between Bernie and Steve Harvey, they said that Steve, because Bernie was getting so big, because he was so beloved that Steve didn't like that. And I believe it. I mean, look at Bernie, y'all. Bernie said Bernie was different. He was different.
And he was candid. He gonna let you know.
different, man.
Martin not bad. Martin is funny.
God, that's one of my favorite. I grew up on him.
Martin's delivery is not the same as Eddie or Bernie and them. It's more like an authentic Red Fox. Martin is more like, to me, like the Kevin Hart. Then hold on, Kevin Hart can't wait for what I'm saying for Martin, but more so like we got this strictest segment that we need you to fit into. Instead of the other ones can
The others are more raw. is what you're saying.
Martin has one of the most iconic television shows ever. Ever. Has one of the most iconic stand-ups ever.
That is true. That's true.
Bernie Mac show is good.
I'm taking out
They
Bernie.
don't stand next to Martin.
Bernie was still alive. If Bernie was still alive.
Oh man, if Bernie was still alive,
Yeah, it would be crazy.
man.
Okay, so
I mean, we talking Lynn Byers and Michael Jordan at that point. I mean, we could.
If we going off the funny, let's go with the Mars show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Mars show. If
Yeah, look what Martin was responsible for.
so who you taking out?
So
I'm
I'm
taking
gonna
out.
take Bernie out.
I'm taking Bernie out too.
If we going off just
No, I'm not
strictly
gonna
funny,
say. I'm
Martin,
not gonna say Richard. We can't.
Nah, I can't take
I'm gonna have to take Bernie out. I'm not taking Martin out.
like just comedy, no shows. If we going off just comedy, I'm taking Martin off. But if we talking about everything, I take Bernie.
one mic, please.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense actually, because Martin got Bad Boys. If you use, but you said the giant. I'm thinking strictly comedy. I think comedy.
But Martin, however you want.
I'm thinking of even
What else got to go? I still got to take Martin off. I still got to take Martin.
What you got, Blake?
Did you answer?
Yeah, Bernie. Next, go.
So I'm basing mine strictly off the comedy.
Yeah.
That'll help me out a little bit. And Martin got it there.
I got to go.
I love the show, but I'm basing strictly on comedy. Martin.
Def Comedy Jams, who was the host? Right. Look, if you can skull on people in the audience and you got me crying, I can't get rid of you. So Bernie got to go.
JC.
Which the comedy you see with Bernie? Bernie the comedy.
I'm talking about the host. Martin is the host.
JC, who you got, JC?
Strictly comedy, Martin gotta go. Everything, Bernie gotta go.
But you only can pick one.
See, you going back to BNC
Come on,
again.
JC.
BNC.
What's your answer? One's gotta go.
One
Which
gotta
one?
go.
Jason.
Bernie gotta go. He got enough, man. He was saying jingling in the
L, who you got, L?
Yeah. Isn't that wrong?
That was the
Hey,
star.
who you got?
Martin Ed was the star.
He
Did you catch what he said? Jingling, but Martin was the star in the year.
jingling.
Man,
Oh, Bernie, y'all go.
Bernie gotta go. Who gotta go?
Hey, Martin go.
Brian.
Bernie got to go.
Bernie gotta go.
Dang.
So Bernie, shout out, R.I.P. Word up.
Look, we're gonna put the polls out there. We're gonna let America decide. You know who's really gotta go. We'll see what happens.
Bernie.
Tell them the list again.
The list is Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Bernie Mac.
Okay, Eddie and Richard got to stay.
That's a gift. That's a gift. They got to stay. They got to
Go
stay.
one and go
It
two.
really boils down to Martin and Bernie Mac. That's what it really boils down to.
Eddie or Martin. Don't matter what movie it was.
Eddie was the star.
Okay, of Bite?
Who the star?
Okay, yeah. We talked about it. Yeah. Go ahead, Coach.
Eddie killed that.
I think it's unfair to ask people like 35 and under about Richard Pryor though. Honestly, they don't have nothing to compare it to except for Superman movie.
But what I'm saying, right? But what hell just asked Coach though?
Oh yeah.
We all over.
I think Martin. I say Martin. He said Ed. I say Martin.
Well, you said what the biggest star?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It don't matter who it is. Out of the two, think about that acting.
Yeah.
They got all that shit.
Martin, but
Look, we gonna talk about this all day. We gonna let America decide.
yeah.
Just let America
That
decide.
one movie itself.
And look,
I gotta go. Martin.
Look, Coach. Hey, hold on, B. So, Coach, before we let you go, I see you got a book under there as well. Did you want to plug that book?
Yeah. I was just taking.
Hey, good
So
folk.
where do you?
Step on the speaker.
All right, come on, let's go. I got you.
I got it. All right, here we go. I would like to just say the last thing is my wife and I during COVID, we wrote this book called The Canyon Culture,
Good.
Creating Relationships That Last. And we realized something. During COVID, this book came out with a question I asked my wife. I said, why do you stay with me? And she was like, because I love you. And I was like, it can't be that. Because in reality, we have over 50% divorce rate. Everybody that got married said they loved it. I said, it's got to be more than that. I said, why do you stay? And so she began to think. I said, think deeper. And then she said, because you let me be me. Okay, woo. Then she said, because you accept me for who I am. Then she said, because we operate like a business. We operate our marriage like a business financially. And as she was doing, I was writing down stuff. And I was writing down, I said, you know what we've done? I said, everything you said here, we've created a culture.
Blueprint.
Why do you think some companies like Google, like Zappos, people get hired, but they don't want to leave? Because the culture is what everybody believes in. I said, and if you create a culture in your relationship, people don't want to leave. And so this book is like, how do you create a culture? That's what I'm doing.
That's dope. What's going on with the tour? What's going on with the tour?
When you asked her that question before she answered, was there a certain answer you wanted to hear?
No, I just wanted to know. I'm like, why? Because I just wanted her to think deeper.
Why did you ask her
I wanted her. I asked her the question because what we had come through. Okay. You know, we was on the bridge before. I had became Coach Ken then. You know, I'm like, why? And one day I was like, we had a staff meeting. Me and my wife would meet at 10 o'clock in the morning because she worked for we were building something. So we would have a staff meeting because my wife, we had a rule. Don't talk to me up there, her rule, because I talk about business all the time. She'd be like, I don't want to hear about it at 7 at night. And I was like, and I used to get mad because I got these ideas. She was like, okay. So we created it. We'll meet. We have our meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we can talk about anything business-wise.
That's dope. I like that.
And so I was like, all right, cool. That helped me. And then in that day of that meeting, I said, why do you stay with me? I was just happy to ask her. Because we went through a tough time, and I was like, then I was becoming Coach Ken. It was like, I was helping so many people. I was like, why'd you stay with me? And then that's when that deeper conversation. And I said, we created a culture. We have a culture in our relationship where we don't want to leave. I would tell my wife, if you leave me, where we going?
Where are we going?
Where we going? I mean, I said, it's not. And so I said, I don't want to leave. And y'all, let's keep it a buck. Can we keep it a buck?
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, you know, I tell people, I ain't hard to look at. You know, I mean, I'm an OG, but I ain't hard to look at, right? Women come on to me.
Yeah.
I mean, even though they know I'm married. And I said, I'm a good catch. I'm good. I'm like, look. And so I said, and so what I said to her was, I said, I am a good husband. Because I want to be. I want to be. I said, baby, she was like, my wife did this thing. She swear I always get asthmatized. Yeah. She was like, big old asthma, you gonna get asthmatized. I'm like, I'm not asthmatized. Stop. So about you hypnotized my ass. Yeah. And so
He looking at that ass. We got techniques, Coach. You got techniques. What you think about that one, Coach?
Here's what I tell her. And so we talk about everything. Right. We ain't tripping about any of that. And I was like, we was out the other day. She was like, big ass, go and get you a quick look. Just a quick look and turn away from it. Just fix. Put the shades on.
Look but don't touch.
But the fact that I am not willing to let anyone or anything come between what I've built.
Woo!
Nothing. Ain't no pussy worth that.
Oh my.
I like that, Coach.
Fuck a session. Yeah.
Right, you need a session.
Everyone knows for
Yeah. You that mic. You that mic. Go ahead.
Put that on the t-shirt.
They not arguing with you all wearing at your back door at COVID, and I'm assuming the lockdown. How far, and I'm just going off of what I know about other couples, because a lot of people I know split. They had not been with their partner in that close quarter for that much time in probably their whole marriage, their whole relationship, because they always had social gatherings or friends. Something always broke up their time. So now you got 24 hours stuck in the house, pulling a bill to people. Mm-hmm. How far were you all into the lockdown before you started butting heads? And
We didn't butt heads.
But when you say you all weren't good, y'all arguing, so y'all went to Wendy's. Like,
Oh no, baby, that happened in 2000. That happened in 2007.
oh, pre-pandemic, okay.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Rather when they said COVID and the pandemic, I thought everything was like at the same time.
No, that's
Okay,
when I started. That's when I started going live on Instagram, on social media for my coaching, for what I was already doing.
Okay, I had it confused. I thought you were saying you did all that. Did the
Oh no. We did that was 2007. I had been coaching. I had been already coaching 12. I'd already been coaching to 2007, 13 years then.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I already been coaching then.
Yo, Coach. Man, it's been a pleasure.
Oh man, y'all,
With you, man.
I love
Listen,
it.
man.
Hey,
we
look,
had a-
I'm
we had a
saying-
ball, and this can't be your last time here.
No. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna work this out, Chuck. We're gonna do a live candid conversation, and we're gonna collaborate. It's gonna be Nevermind Podcast and Coach Ken, and we're gonna invite Cliff out. And look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make money for y'all, and for us, we're gonna split the door. Y'all gonna make some money, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. And then what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it live.
Let's do it. He said it here first.
Speaking into
And so this is what we're gonna do. Hey y'all, let's plan it, and we're gonna do it in January.
Okay.
We'll do it in January.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna have a room full of people. Y'all know what we're like. Y'all's gonna be like, it was this easy to make money.
Right.
you know.
Cause Kiefer, people people need what you guys have. Cause y'all willing to talk about it. And y'all don't always agree.
yeah.
Very seldom do we.
And then y'all say, oh, y'all married.
That's why we niggas
You
so
two
much.
friends.
Thank you, Coach.
Wait a minute, hold on. You two friends.
I'm
JC,
probably
right?
the longest.
You married JC?
No, I may be the one that's been married almost the longest. No, Brian is more. And JC, Brian.
You married too?
JC the OG. JC the OG.
Wait a minute. What?
Hold on, who you talk to?
JC the OG.
Hell ain't married. Look. Hey, hold on. Y'all chill, bro.
Are you married? I'm married. Are you married? I'm married.
So 2013. 2013, that's when I was married.
Okay.
So,
All right, how y'all?
No, I'm married.
How y'all wives feel about what y'all do?
they support it.
Support it.
I bet they do support it.
Yeah.
I bet they do support it. This is man.
Therapeutic, man.
It's the new medium. It's the new medium.
Yeah, and not only that, they see what we doing. They see we getting some traction. They're seeing that we getting, attention as far as getting close to monetization, things like that. Getting offers, stuff like that. So they're like, look, the more they see us working, at first, they just think it's us just going to friend's house, don't sit in the garage.
That be
talk.
like,
You know what I
your
mean?
little business.
Yeah.
I hate that
Yeah,
shit,
they-
man. Your little business. Oh, okay.
Yeah, then they start seeing the vision.
Spend the money on something else.
Yeah, they see we not stopping, so that kind of.
But it's positive that coach. So that's real. Yeah, it's positive. It's really consistent.
She taking y'all.
We're going to close out. But like I said, this cannot be your last time here, Coach. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you for coming, Coach.
And once again, everybody give a round of applause to Coach Coach. This has been episode 13. Nah, never mind. We'll see you next time. We got to give a round up. Let's go.
No, never mind podcast. Yo, They are crazy. Listen, let me tell you something. They got the finest content out there. If you want to listen and you want somebody to hit the subjects that you're not willing to talk about, you need to tune into this podcast. I am a fan and I'm a follower. No, never mind podcast.